Hello, everybody, and welcome
Hello,
to
hello, hello.
Terrible Play News. And this is the news
News.
for the first half of May. I'm Denmarc, and
All
with
right.
me, good friend.
Is
Let me call him good
Ron.
friend.
Yes, sir.
What's up, bro? How are you?
I'm good. I'm good, man. How was your week? How was your holiday?
When was holiday? Yesterday.
Yesterday, man.
I didn't feel it, bro. I didn't
All
feel that
right.
it was a holiday, so I think. But well, I think I slept. That's why I didn't
So you
feel
had the
the
restful, yeah.
holiday, right? But wait, before we go further, Jake's not here. We sent him on an assignment.
Yes, he
Hello,
is in
Dwayne.
an undercover.
Yeah,
He's in an undercover, ano.
he is somewhere. Hi, Danilyn. Hello, everyone. Thank
Hi,
you for
Dan. How you
joining.
doing?
So, what was I gonna say? Oh
So
yeah,
what's up?
the highlight for April was for me was bacon. That's why we didn't have news for um April was because we were all busy with
Oh,
our
yeah,
two
yeah. For
day
sure.
bacon 2022.
For sure, for
So
sure.
we kind of skipped news for April because that was the news. Yes, we have a field reporter. He's Jake. I don't know if he's gonna
Indeed.
patch in later. But how was how was your holiday?
I'm good. I was able to play some games, right?
Yon.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yon. Here we
yeah.
go. See,
Oh, here's Jake. See,
reporter
I'm
Jake.
ready to the job. So, all right.
Those
Ano
guys.
niya lang,
What did he was
what?
in flight.
Yes.
What did you play? What did you play yesterday?
Um,
Yeah, yesterday.
I was able to get a copy of The Hunger, so I tried it out yesterday.
Ooh, the one that
Mm.
you were posting.
Yeah, I posted, right? So a good sir was able to um, procure me a copy.
Wow.
Alright.
It's
Yeah.
like
So yeah, so I got to play The Hunger as well
how was
as
it?
Everdell.
Yeah. How was Hunger? The reviews are somewhere in the middle. Some people love it,
Yeah.
some people don't. Hey
Mm,
Ace, hi, how are you? How
yeah.
how how did you
The
find it?
Hunger. The Hunger
Clank
is
light?
actually it's more on the negative side, diba? When you get to read the
Ooh.
reviews, diba? Mm.
Yeah.
Pero I mean our experience as deck builder lovers, no. Uh,
Connoisseurs.
connoisseurs. We take it into a different approach, diba? So may pros, may cons. I say it was a different experience. No, no, no. It's definitely not Clank as many would want to compare it to. No.
Okay.
So definitely it's not Clank. It's a different game, albeit it's a deck builder as well. There are
Mm-hmm.
different
Mm-hmm.
mechanics on it. No. So it's not like the Clank killer or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's different.
that's far from. I don't think it will kill Clank. They
Yeah,
were
yeah, for
saying the
sure.
expansion would fix it, but who knows? We'll
Yeah,
see. I would like to try.
hopefully. Yeah.
Well, from what I've learned and what I've seen, it's whenever you add a card, it actually slows you down, right? Slows the deck down, as opposed to Clank. It
Mm,
makes you stronger with getting you abilities and whatnot.
yes, yes. So yeah, I think the deck building mechanic is closer to Dominion, yung
Okay,
victory
okay,
points,
yeah.
right? So you get your immediate victory points, but then again, the victory point cards kind of clogged up your deck. So something
Oh,
like that.
it's like a
Mm.
tome on Clank,
It's like
right?
a,
It's a
yeah,
seven
it's like
point
it's like a
dead card.
exactly. It's like a bunch of tomes. Yes.
Cool,
So
cool,
yeah.
and of course, Everdale will always be Everdale.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Everdell is it's a great intro experience. It's
Deck
meatier
builder
than
too.
it's
Tableau building,
Tableau builder. Yeah, so
engine building.
it's meatier than what most people would like to think
It
about it.
Yeah, At
Mm.
first, the more you play it, the more you become familiar with it, the more then it
Yeah, yeah,
becomes
for sure.
cutthroat.
It definitely deserves more than just one play. You're not
Cool.
gonna like you're not gonna sift through all the cards in just one
Immediately
play.
in one play. Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
I think in a game you usually will just almost half, not even half.
Yeah.
Depends.
Half.
It depends
Half.
of if you flush
Yeah.
the cards, then you'll get to half.
The
But most
deck.
of the time,
Yeah.
it
Exactly.
won't. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
So um, John, Kenny, Rod, Alanis actually brought up something that I wanted to talk about, and I was talking this with you earlier.
Mm,
It
yeah.
says here,
Exactly.
do
Exactly.
you
Right.
think Simon will deliver the hunger pledge door to door? That's the hunger for you. I have no idea. Was it Simon who
No.
made the hunger?
No. No. It's Renegade Games.
Yeah, I know it's Renegade. Anyway, I'll jump off from what Kenny Rod was saying. John Kenny Rod was saying. There's news, especially on Reddit, and it's being
Mm.
for the past week, 5 days. There's there's outcry with Simon. They feel like Simon screwed them in such a way that they were complaining about shipping.
Mm.
Do you know about this? No. Okay, fine. I'll tell you
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
this.
Of course. I mean, it's a Of course, I'm part of the board game group, diba, sa Facebook. And hello, how any more vocal than that group? I can't find
Mhm.
it. Yeah. So definitely, uh, I saw a lot of posts,
Yeah,
especially
there's
when
so much
the
hate.
pledge manager already came out.
Yes.
Diba? That's when
Yes.
that's when you get to see the shipping costs. Eh, diba?
Right. That's what they were saying. They were saying that when it was posted somewhere around February, it was an estimated $35. Well, this is from the US, right? $35 shipping to most states. And then when
Mhm.
the pledge manager came out, it became 65. So it kind of doubled. And in some
Mhm. Mhm.
places, getting a base game will cost you 130 USD. So it's like, oh my, how what do you think it's gonna be the trend? It's gonna be that type of trend that shipping will really, especially. I remember a year ago at June, we reported about the shipping crisis. Maybe now
Mhm.
we're
Mhm.
feeling everything almost a year later.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I think there are also a lot of factors that already um, combined in this shipping issue, no, with Simon. I mean, they're trying to get back a few costs, diba? And also there's there's the oil thing, diba? I mean, with the gas prices and all, it's there's definitely these effects that we're feeling, no, even in our hobby.
Yan.
Yeah.
Jake was saying, may na-interview daw siya. Di daw tinupad ng Simon ang pangako nila. So I was asking him, what is it na hindi nila tinupad? I think
Mhm.
they weren't transparent with how the shipping was supposed to be. That's why people were getting angry with them. Anyway,
Yeah, for sure.
that's a freebie news for us. And if you wanna follow what's happening, maybe you ordered Marvel Zombies, and it says
Mhm.
here Marvel Zombies shipping costs are insanely high, insanely
Yeah,
high. And
it's like around 200. I saw nga, diba, there's like people like uploading pictures of their, I know it's like 240 to $250.
are you serious? That's like 15,000
Yeah,
pesos more or less
exactly. So,
for
guys,
shipping,
good luck.
guys. And
Yeah,
right
but
now
I
they
mean,
are shipping not by boxes. I think right now
mhm,
it's more about the weight, and most of the games right now have weight. It's not anymore
mhm,
cardboards and chits. There's plastic,
mhm.
there's wood. I think it's gonna really be
Yeah,
expensive, but
I
it's
think,
expensive, man.
yeah, the outcry I think is that because this is Simon, I mean, it's not like a run of the mill publisher, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's why we're seeing this kind of a reaction from people. I mean, I'd
Hmm.
understand if it came from like a smaller company that needs to like liquidate these costs and pass it on to their
Consumer,
consumers, but rather
right?
but rather this is Simon, right? I mean, they're not new to the
They have
business.
money. They have lots and lots of money.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll try to follow the news about this one in
Yeah,
the next weeks and maybe report on it 2 weeks from now. But if you guys are interested, just hop on Reddit and search for Simon Marvel Zombicide shipping cost, something like that,
yeah.
or Simon.
Hmm, hmm.
You're gonna find.
Yeah, actually, si John Kenny Rod was asking if they're going to do door to door, right? Yun yung Hungry
Yeah,
Pledge
yeah.
kasi bro. The Marvel Zombie side.
The hungry pledge. Yeah, because when you pledge
Mm,
on that, you'll go hungry. No, that's
exactly. Yeah, but
I gave up. I gave up on Simon a
yeah,
long time
from
ago. But come on,
experience, right? From experience, door to door. I think they do door to door. It's just that
they
it's
do.
gonna take a while. And I think you just need to watch out for the customs for items as big as these.
Beyond 10,000, right? You're gonna get
Yeah.
taxed
So
real bad.
yeah, I hope there's a workaround. I know some people kind of talk to publishers directly through
Hmm.
Kickstarter to
Not to mail
parang
it, but
declare.
just go straight to our
Yeah, but
house.
rather not declare the price above a certain
Right,
level.
right.
So they do
Because
that.
if
Basically,
as soon as
they
they
also
see
do.
that it's games, they're gonna tax you immediately.
Yeah, yeah.
All
So yeah.
right.
So I hope you do
Okay.
get your
Hopefully,
Marvel
John, Kenny,
pledge.
Rod.
Yeah.
We hope that when you get your box, what you pledge for, you're still happy. I mean, you're gonna be happy because your game arrived. I know that feeling, but when you have to pay extra, extra, extra for it, it takes away the
Mm,
happiness factor. So we hope everything works out for you.
I
So
bet it's gonna be a solid game, naman. I'm sure.
I know. So before we go further, let me ask you something, bro. What was your Bacon 2022 highlight? That
The
was 2 weeks ago,
highlight.
but I still have the hide,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Sure, sure. Definitely, definitely. Because for me, the highlight of that event was really the amount of people who participated, and
Yes. I think
and
160 per day.
also yeah, and also really the atmosphere of people really mingling and also joining different groups to play different games with new
Cool.
people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
correct.
that's what I appreciated most. When you get to meet new people who shares the same hobby as you. So there are a
Right.
lot of tables that involve many different people from all walks of life playing same games. No, so that's what I
Families,
appreciated most.
not so old ones, young
Yeah,
ones.
exactly. From really young ones, I remember seeing a family of four, diba? The one with
Yeah.
the two
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
daughters
Mm-hmm.
who were really into discovering the joy of board games. So that's what
And they're now
really,
converts from what I've heard from the people who
yeah.
invited
So
them. They're now converts.
yeah, so that's what I really appreciated. No, seeing that kind of joy in people when they play games, no? Not just with their family, but also with new people and then meet new people. So,
Yes. Yes. Strangers who love the same thing that you do.
exactly.
And the good result is that now, before the pandemic hit, we have board game groups scattered around the metro in every day of
Ah,
the
yeah.
week. And right now, there's people are starting to gravitate towards that again and are starting to
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
start those groups again. So watch out. People are posting. Like in our group, I posted in the forums, like, Imus Bacoor will start something. I think it's going to be on a Saturday. So that's what
Mm-hmm,
they
mm-hmm.
agreed upon. So it's starting to get back. And I think Clint will have one in Las Piñas in BF.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be Tuesday. So
And yeah.
I think Makati people. I saw someone looking at you or the
Um,
someone's looking for a Makati
yeah.
group, and you posted the place, right?
Yeah. Basically, I haven't really replied to any of the people who are looking for Makati groups, but definitely there will be a game group meet up every week. It's just that I already have a lead sa location, but I'm gonna finalize it first and gonna talk to the people
The
who are
owner.
managing it.
Cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
para at least they're not like blindsided into what we're going to do in that area, di ba?
Ano to?
Minsan nakakagulat eh. But yeah, so he's expecting Magic players, so might as well, you know, invite a group that plays board games, di ba?
Right.
So I'll go check out the venue first. It's not yet open. I think it's opening either later this week or next week. So I'll go check
Oh,
out the
that's
place.
awesome. That's
Yeah, I'll
awesome.
scout it. I'll scout it, and we'll see how we're going to work with them. No, so that's going to be. We're going to continue the playgroup Tuesdays. So that's going to be Tuesdays. So before the pandemic hit and
Yes,
before
playgroup
Ludo
Tuesdays.
before Ludo closed, there was a playgroup Tuesdays, and yeah, so we're looking to continue and revive that. So hold on to your horses.
Yeah. Stay tuned on Variable Play and for Ron's post. And just in,
Mm-hmm.
uh, somewhere also in Cavite, Mangahan 13, further down in Cavite, further south, they
Mm-hmm.
also started. Hey, maybe Ace, you can say, you can post here what day and what time so that we can announce. And Dwayne is saying, Mandaluyong game group soon. Basketball liga na to. Umubuhay na yung mga by teams
Yeah.
natin. So, hey, all right. So that was awesome. My highlight is that Ivan Ivan will be on the weather next time. But for me, just quickly, Bacon 2022 highlight is that our family is growing. We have
Yeah.
more volunteers now. We have more people who are helping us, and that's heartwarming. Besides everything that you said about your highlight for
Mm,
Bacon, I totally agree. But
for
there
sure.
you go. That's our Bacon highlight. And now let's go with the news.
Mm,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Cool.
What's up?
So,
On the first.
firstly, that our news is from Australia, mate, down under. So, Phil
All right. All
Walker
right.
Harding. Do you know who Phil Walker Harding is? Come on, please say you
No,
do.
man.
Are you serious?
I
No,
do.
bro.
It's,
Come on. No, Phil Walker Harding is famous for Sushi Go lang naman, no? And just
mm,
Sushi Go and parks and um and
he's that guy.
what was the other one? I have one of his games. I forgot. What was it called? Oh, Gizmos. Gizmos was also his.
Mm-hmm.
But mostly for Sushi Go, he was the one who that was what made him who he is and the name Phil Walker Harding. So
Mm.
since he's rich now, no, I'm just kidding. I don't know if he's rich, but what he did was that he launched a new board game studio, and it's called Joey. And
Mm,
there's a trend going on right now in board gaming that most companies are now transitioning into sustainable means. That's what they're saying. So board game
mhm.
companies are being environmental and earth lovers right now. So that's what they're trying to do. And
Hello, Simon.
hello, hello, plastic. We're looking at you anyway. So that's the one of the things that they're trying to do. They want to do a company that will release games without extra material, all sustainable materials, um, no plastic shrink wrap, no unnecessary game components. That's one thing that they're trying to do. And the next thing that they're trying to do is, since it's called Joey, it's a slang for Australian parang pare, no? Something like that with them, if I'm not mistaken. So what
Talaga.
they're
Hindi ba
doing
yun
is,
yung maliit na kangaroo?
yeah, but they also call someone Joey. I
Ah,
know that they use it also as a slang for like you're my Joey, something like that. I forgot. Don't quote me on it, but my cousin told me. I don't know if he's kidding me. Anyway, so
mm.
next thing that they're trying to do is, with this company, they're trying to feature more of Australian wildlife, Australian culture, Australian
Mm.
ecosystems, and everything else. That's why the first three, and they were all designed by Harding is BC Beaks, Scribbly Gum, Pass the Party Food. So these will be the
Wow.
first
Own
three.
company, own design games.
Yeah.
Nice.
Who else? Then he
Nice.
doesn't have to go and look for a publisher and present his games. Nope, he's gonna present his his own game.
Own game.
So BC Beaks is about it's a card game about Australian bird life. Scribbly Gum will be a drawing game that will have players recreate the iconic Scribbly Gum trees of Australia. And
Mm.
uh, Pass the Party Food is a co-op board game themed around beloved buffet foods of Australia. But I like
Hindi sushi, no? Hindi sushi.
no, no. I think he gave up on that one. But he says, "I don't like sushi anymore. I want meat." Oh, he also did Barron Park, and he also did Imhotep. See,
Ah,
he created entry level games like gateway games, but so hard to
mhm,
master.
mhm.
So
Yeah.
that's what Phil Walker Harding did. The reason why I reported this is that, hey, look, if people are now doing this thing where they're championing where they came from, like his Australian might, and he's championing Australia. I
Mhm,
believe we also have great designers in the Philippines and great publishers here. Maybe we can do something like this so that we can also, like,
mm,
we have designers. If Bacon taught us anything, there are people who are willing to design and produce and promote and market their own games. Hey, maybe someone can start a Joey here, a Joey board game company, and we can
mhm.
promote everything Philippines because we also have good culture. We have a great culture here. Like we have different cultures.
Marites.
Luzon, Visayas,
Ayun yung
Mindanao.
pangalan.
We have Mariteses. Marites. Marites Board Game Company. But hey, what do you think? Maybe we could, right? Something to hope
Yeah, yeah,
for.
of course.
I wouldn't mind
Definitely.
championing the
I
Philippines.
mean, I mean, that's the goal, I think, diba, of most of
Yeah.
our Philippine game designers, right? To really bring out our culture in games, basically, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Correct.
I think we're starting to penetrate that market, diba? Yeah.
Do you think Filipinos, speaking of Filipinos, are ready to create their own TCGs?
Uh, yeah, I mean,
Ah,
we have a lot of lore, I think,
right.
to diba? To nitpick
But
from
but
all
our
of the
lore is
different
best
lores.
for RPGs. Yeah, never
Ah, yeah,
at
for
least,
sure.
right?
I mean, yeah, yeah,
TCG.
yeah. But I mean, TCG wise, if there's enough content to make RPGs, then I'm
There
sure
is
there's enough
enough
content to
content
make.
to make
Right?
TCGs,
I
right?
mean,
Correct.
we have so much artists from those who participate in the Comic Kit, diba? I
Yeah,
mean, there's a lot of talent if that's just what we're looking for. There's a lot of
right.
talent that we can really translate into
Paging
these games. Diba?
paging Tomas.
Yeah, for
Tomas
sure.
Regal.
Diba? For sure.
Cool. So,
We have artists that contribute to Magic, diba? I
yeah,
mean, oh,
Kamigawa,
so
the last one, the art director
exactly.
was Filipino, right?
We have a
So,
few that have contributed also in the recent release, which is Streets of New Capena. So yeah,
really, I've yet to
I
see.
think yes, I think we have enough.
Yeah,
I think we are ready. It's just that we need the correct avenue or the correct gateway to
correct.
really push it out into the market, global market, basically.
Hey, there's always Bacon, Unpub, Larong Atin. You can take your pick. So
Yeah, for
hopefully,
sure.
hopefully soon we'll see something like this happen. And from Australia, might we're going to from light games. Let's go to something
uh,
deep. I mean heavy. And
Henry.
Ron will tell
Yeah.
us something
So
from the great
what's
Alexander.
Oh no, it's Alexander.
It's the
All
great
right,
Alexander.
so all right, so announcing Sky Mines by Alexander Pfister and Victor
Fister.
Kovilk. Yeah. So if you're not familiar with Alexander Pfister, I don't know which rock you're living under, but yes. So
Especially if you're
one of
a
my
heavy Euro gamer, it's impossible for you not to know him.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So anyway, one of my favorite games, which is Great Western Trail, is by Alexander Pfister. So and he has a lot of
Seriously,
euros. Yes, yes. Albeit
Pipister.
I've never won that game. I've never won that game, but that's always curious about
Always
when I'm
curious how to
playing that.
win. What it
How do
feels
I
like to
win
win.
this thing? But yes, so back to Sky Mines. So Sky Mines is again designed by Alexander Pfister. So players assume the roles of investors, find funding space mining operations. So hello, we know what game that we know what which game he's trying to allude to, right? But yes, they will try to earn crypt coin by investing mine resources into companies and helping spread their outposts in space. So there are four different
Mhm.
companies in the game, and I guess for the four different companies specialize in different ways in trying to give you points or do actions for you. So the main mechanics of Sky Mines revolve around card programming and hand management. So
Mhm.
it's all about building synergies and doing combos with the cards that you have basically. So that's what Sky Mines is all about. So if you're not familiar in this kind of theme, go check out Terraforming Mars because basically that's also the background of Terraforming Mars.
Which one?
Terraforming
I think
Mars. I mean, hello,
I think
investors.
they were saying Sky Mines is a rebrand, reskin of Mombasa. Is it true?
Yeah, um, with the four companies pertaining to the four railroad companies in Mombasa, I think there are similarities. I'm not so sure if it's a direct um, reprinting or reimagining of Mombasa. But I see where they're coming from when they say it's a reimagining of Mombasa. But I
Mm-hmm.
feel there's going to be like a different mechanic din naman involved in this game. It's gonna
Mm-hmm.
be different from Mombasa. I mean, thematically already it's different, but yeah, I expect it to be different than Mombasa. Although looking at the board right now, right on your screen, it does kind of look like a Mombasa game
with
with the
with space
with the four
theme.
different colors. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, but I'm sure this is a newer game, so they will be if they are reimagining Mombasa, they will be streamlining it. So hopefully, whatever the issues were before with the original game, they'll be changing that. So this
Mhm.
will be in retail in the third quarter of 2022 in the
Uy,
US. So
lapit na.
let's watch out.
Lapit
Yes.
na. Sometime around August, right? August, September,
Yeah. Yeah.
somewhere there. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Clint, good evening. Hello, Edwin, Edu, Joram. Wait, I have to greet them because that's what we do, right? Arnel Arroyo.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, everyone. So
Hi
that's it.
guys.
If you're a fan, especially of that name, boring though. Zero tips. I have no idea. I stay away from heavy Euro games. It hurts my head. But I heard
Mhm.
good things about Alexander Pfister, like you say. So if you're interested, maybe Mombasa's not doing it for you and space is your theme. You might want to check out Sky Mines from Alexander Pfister. All right, but we're
Right.
staying in space. We're staying in space. And from heavy games, and then Ivan is saying he's reminded why um, he's not watching the news because it's Budol. So maybe this will, for people who are fans of Twilight Imperium, this might be the one for
Mm,
you. If you don't want to play a heavy TI4, maybe Twilight Imperium Inscription is for you.
mm.
It's an
Whoa.
whoa, 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 whoa. It's a new game. It's a roll and write game set in the TI universe, and they say it's gonna be epic. It's gonna be epic,
Blasphemy. Bakit merong mabilis na TI4 game? No.
epic, and the biggest roll and write board game ever. That's how they say, right? That's what they're claiming.
Mm,
So it's designed by James Kniffen.
yung markers nyo, pentel pen talaga.
Kniffen.
Yung mga kapal.
So they say it's gonna be epic, and there's no rules yet, no, but it's roll and write. You basically have an idea how this will go. I think they're gonna be using cards instead of dice
Mhm.
on how they're going to do this, but um uh it's yet to be revealed. But uh
Mhm.
the same way that they're saying that Twilight Imperium's galaxy take control of various planets, develop them, establish an economy. That's what TI is about. So maybe this epic, big roll and write will be will be somewhere along those lines of that epicness.
I
So
bet kasi laki ng Manila paper to, man.
so if TI it's as big as a Manila paper. So if TI for or TI for that matter, Twilight Imperium plays for 4 to 8 hours. That says in the rule book.
Mm.
How
Ito ano lang,
long?
4
How
to
long
6 lang
will
daw.
this? 4 to 6. So there. That's what the box looks like. It's that
Mm.
space cat, Thundercat. On the, I don't know. I haven't played TI, so so is that. Whenever I see those guys who play TI4, shout out to you guys in Bacon. I'm like, that's a commitment. Go to Bacon, play TI for the whole day. That's it. That's a commitment, man. And I don't think I can do that on especially on Bacon. But hey, kudos to you
Yeah.
guys. So hopefully, if you don't want to do the 8 hours, you can do the 6 hour, 2 to 6 hour game of Twilight Imperium inscription. No, 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 we don't
Discounted na.
know. We don't know how long this will take, but if you're a fan of TI and its world building and the mythos behind it, hey, maybe you wanna add this to your collection. So that's it.
Yung
Twilight
yung
Imperium.
dice din malaki. Yung dice din malaki.
It fits a Manila paper. It's proportional to a Manila paper, and shipping will be hell again.
Shipping yan, $100 lang daw.
All right, let's go back to
All right,
Earth. Let's go back to Earth with our
let's go back to Earth.
with our next news. And this has been reported before, but since
Mm.
it's the game that's coming, it's the number one game in the Philippines according to Jake's yearly list. We have to report it at some point, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So
All right.
Ron, take it away.
All right. So it's Viticulture World, the cooperative expansion. So guys, if you have been following Jamie Stagmeyer in his social media, you already know what this expansion entails. But if you do not, it's an expansion to the base game of Viticulture, whether you have the essential or the core game. Um, this transforms the viticulture competitive game into a cooperative game.
But
So,
but
yes,
best winemaker
questions.
in the world. Why would you like to share
No,
your secret of winemaking to
because you are
others?
now working together to conquer the seven different continents in your winemaking, basically.
What? Are you serious? I haven't read on this one.
Yeah.
This is the first I'm going to be hearing about
All
this.
right.
So
Yeah, yeah. So Viticulture World is an again a cooperative wherein you have seven asymmetric continents, right? So you
okay,
basically
okay.
choose a scenario, I
Mm-hmm.
believe, right? So and then you collectively try to overcome
The
the
scenario.
events. Yes, the events of those scenarios, which are continent based, basically, right? Yeah.
Your
So
cat's angry.
I know my cat's angry. I'm sorry.
It
Right.
doesn't like wine making
I
co-op.
think you can actually see her in the back. But anyway, there he is. Oh. Anyway, climbing on my board games, guy. All right. So back to Viticulture World. So it's a cooperative wherein you're trying to reach 25 victory points, and
Mhm.
also there's an influence token wherein it must reach the end of the influence track. So that's how you overcome basically the seven continents in Viticulture World. So
Interesting.
it still
Interesting.
plays like the normal viticulture. It's just that now instead of working against each other, I think you're trying to help out. So those cards that kind of give out like bonuses to your
Benefits
because you
everyone.
basically because you basically use the same cards as well,
Hmm.
same
Yeah,
summer
even the map.
cards.
The map looks the same. They didn't change the map.
There are slight variations to the map, right?
Hmm.
So and then again, the continents have different events that you go through um, once you play it. So I guess that kind of hinders you or kind of changes how
How
the
you play?
um, play the game basically. And
Yeah.
also, if you can see the art of the new viticulture world, yung sa cards also use the art of what's their legacy game? What's the Stone Meyer legacy game?
Charterstone. That one.
Charterstone. Yeah,
That this one.
exactly.
The robot. The robot look immediately when I saw it. It's like, hey, that's the. Oh, never mind. Someone might get
Yes.
spoiled. So, but that one, that robot. It
So
gives
yes.
me Charterstone and Tapestry feels with the art. Those cards that they
Yes,
give up
yes.
that vibe.
So yes, so basically this is where we see the evolution of the games from Stone Meyer, wherein they just combine different resources
Mhm.
that they already have. No?
Yeah,
So
their excess resources.
if these are recycled, I really don't mind if they use like
they're
excess
they're
stuff
good
from
components.
previous games. Yeah,
Mhm.
there's nothing really wrong with them, so might as well use them and just not make more of like non-recyclable things,
Yeah,
right? So
sustainable,
yeah,
sustainable.
sustainable, right? So the release date for this viticulture world is I think early June, so that's
Oh, that's next
really
month.
near. Yep, exactly. So get your wallets ready, guys.
Oh man, I have to get this one too.
Uh-huh. Viticulture World by Stonemeyer Games. So
Cool.
yes, cooperative.
Cool. Hey, Gabby Domingo. Hey, good evening from France. Hello. I don't know French. Bonjour. Oui. That's all I know. Cool. So if you're interested, especially if you're fans of viticulture or just by Jamie's design, it's a new twist on winemaking, and
Winemaking.
it's weird.
Cooperative winemaking.
Cooperative winemaking, kind of weird, right? But hey, Jamie
Yes.
designs well. Although some of the designs that he did, some of them are not really that good, but most of the time he designs well. So so interested to
Yeah, for
see
sure.
how
Plus,
this
production
goes.
wise, Stonemeyer is
Yeah,
one of
one of the
the
best out there.
greats. Yeah, one of the greats
Yeah,
out there. So
cool.
yeah.
Cool. So that's viticulture, and now on our next news, for our next news, it's something that maybe we do not know we needed. Take note, it's something maybe we didn't
You
know
didn't know.
we need. What am I talking about, dude? Game found and game found. It's on Game Found. Awaken Realms and Alea are doing Castles of Burgundy special deluxe edition.
Deluxe edition.
Maybe,
Wow. We're
maybe
running out of
something.
adjectives. We're running out of adjectives to add to game releases. So it's like Castles of Burgundy special, super,
Deluxe
deluxe, mega edition.
anniversary.
Jeez
You don't
Louise.
forget anniversary.
Anniversary edition.
No, but
Wow.
the reason why I said maybe we needed or we didn't need is because not more than 3 or 5 years ago they reprinted Castles of Burgundy. I think it was 3 years ago. Have you seen the new
Mm-hmm.
one? It's just
Yeah, yeah.
it's you have a
Wo-
it's just a minimalist cover. It's just
Yeah,
like this
exactly.
maroon and with a key and that's it. As opposed to
Yes, exactly.
the original board
But
where there's a peeping
wasn't that
tom.
like part of a set? Wasn't that like part of a set?
Yeah, I think so. Wait, yeah,
Yeah,
there's Tuscany also, right? The one with the green with
yeah,
the
exactly. Yeah,
doorknob of that.
green box. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But but I don't know. I don't know.
Apparently, Awaken Realms has so much plastic in store that they just need to melt it and throw it out
Here,
there, guys. Buy it.
I
Buy it. We have extra Nemesis plastic. So
I'm
here.
exhausted. So wait, now Ravensburger through its Alea imprint has announced this
Mm.
deluxe, super deluxe edition. It's it says it's a refined user experience, new graphical design, easier gameplay, and more readability. Why? Because the recent reprint sucks with
Ah, really?
how it's
Okay.
laid out. I mean, you think the first one was bad, the second one fine, a little better, but
Worse.
still
All right.
not. I'm tired. It also includes component upgrades such as elaborate castle tokens and metal coins. So remember, there's this dark green tile, which is the castle that's basically the wild tile in. Oh, no, wait, it gives you an extra action, right? The castle gives you an
Mm-hmm,
extra
mm-hmm.
action. Here's your castle now. That's your castle now. See, and they have metal coins, so
I
I don't
bet
know.
that I bet that castle isn't gonna do anything during your
It's not.
gameplay.
This is gonna stay there. Hey, I got the castle tile. Okay, replace it with this one. There you go.
Are they
But
like releasing that? Are they like releasing that in extra XL ganon? Like kasing laki ni Cthulhu. Tapos pwede mo
no,
lagyan ng mini sa loob. Dapat ganon
no,
eh.
no, I don't think so.
Then you can put minis inside.
I don't think so. It
Oh
has
man.
two box cover. I know there's a stretch goal, but I'm making fun of them because it's something maybe we don't need. But you know what? I might get this version
Yeah. I'm sure. It's like if you don't have Castles of Burgundy, might as well go with the
for this
special
one.
deluxe
Deluxe.
edition.
But
But
I
it's a
might. I
staple
might.
naman.
Yes, it,
It's really a green. It's
it's an
really it's a
evergreen.
good. It's an evergreen. Correct.
And
Correct.
10 years ago, I think more than 10 years ago, this game was released. It still holds up.
Mm,
So it's really a good design, and you know, I think it's worth the super deluxe edition. I just don't know how much it would cost if it's worth it, because knowing Awaken Realms, that seeing that on the box
mm,
made me hesitant already. Because most Awaken Realm games are pretty damn expensive. So
exactly.
seeing their name there, it's like, oh man, it's gonna be expensive, but it's gonna be nice. But it's gonna be expensive.
It's gonna be expensive. It's gonna be expensive.
So there you go. Castles of Burgundy, the special deluxe edition. Maybe you need it, maybe you don't. But we're here
But you're
just
probably
to
gonna
know
get
you.
it.
But you're still
But you're
probably gonna
probably
get
gonna
it.
get it.
So there you go. Castles of Burgundy. And finally, in our news, bro, I have a question.
Mm.
What else does Tiny Epic, what else does Tiny Epic need? They have dinosaurs, they have mechs, they have the
Guys,
RPGs, right? They have space, they have those spaceships,
they already have the
they have
dungeons.
zombies, they have dungeons, what else are they missing?
They have
Well,
pirates.
hey, hello,
Well,
Araceli. Well, here
well,
they are.
to add to the games that you didn't think you needed, and yet here we are.
And yes, we're gonna
Tiny
buy.
Epic and Gamelin Games has announced that they will be releasing in Kickstarter in the following month.
May
Tiny
10th.
Epic Viking. So May 10th. Sorry, that's May 10th.
Paging Javi.
Tiny Epic Vikings. Guys, I was like kind of looking forward that Gamelin would finally release
Stop
that parang
making
big
Tiny
big
Epic.
box,
Of Tiny Epic. Right. Everything Tiny Epic in one
right?
big box.
Yes, exactly. So it's not Tiny Epic anymore. It's a big box of Tiny Epics. But here we are to add to more themes. Tiny Epic Vikings.
But it was a long
Right?
time coming, right? It was a long time coming. They got zombies. They got the RPG, the wizard. They had the mechs. They had
Exactly.
Western. They had everything
I
else. It was a long time coming.
I never thought that Vikings would I don't know come across their minds, man. So but Tiny Epic Vikings is again as what Tiny Epic is known for. It's supposed to be fast playing.
And
It's a one to
Tiny.
four player strategy game of um hear me out. It's a strategy game of drafting,
What?
area control, and
Oh.
set collection. Hello, Tiny Epic Blood Rage. Check your IPs, man. Anyways, and to add to that, so players lead a clan of Vikings, basically, over 3 eras. It even says here, 3 eras, in hopes of
Hello,
claiming the
Vikings.
icy lands for
Come
their own.
on, gods. Come on,
So you
Freyator
basically
and Loki. Come on.
so you play cards. Also play cards that represent like the clan leaders, and so you kind of hire the best builders, the harvesters, right? And you also get to raid and conquer the islands with different settlers. You build boats to use in the
All,
raids.
all the
Yeah.
while staying
So
away from the
all
meteor. From the meteor Ragnarok.
all of the Viking games you have played combined into one tiny epic box. Here we are. Tiny
And
Epic
now we're
Vikings.
here. and
May
and if you're not I cannot. If
May
you're not
10th, guys.
happy, if you're not happy with just Vikings, get the expansion Ragnarok.
Get the expansion. It's even Tiny Epic Vikings Ragnarok. Oh my gosh.
What?
But yes, let's play a game of guessing the next Tiny Epic game.
Dude, they have dinosaurs, they had pirates, they had western,
Hmm.
they had questing, they had
What's next?
zombies,
What's next?
they had mechs. What else am I missing? They have space with Tiny Epic Galaxies. What else am I missing? Dude, yeah, Vikings.
Nothing. What's the next Tiny Epic that they
Ninjas,
want?
bro, ninjas.
Tiny, Tiny Epic Ninjas.
Ninjas.
Ah,
Farmers. Tiny Epic Farmers. No? Tiny Epic trading in the Mediterranean. No?
no.
Anyway,
But
if
yes,
you
Scott Arms, you are a genius, my man. Like, you have been designing these games. I don't
for
know how you're
years.
doing it, but thanks to the inputs of the other games you've played, I'm sure Scott Arms.
And and they ask him, you always make tiny epic games, why not make something big? Hello, land, sea, and air.
Oh yes, he's not gonna do that again.
I remember someone bringing like two full backpacks of land, sea, and air. It's like,
Yeah, because those are huge boxes. Those have like a huge playmat, guys. So I'd rather Scott stick to tiny epic thing.
tiny epic. So,
All
bye
right, so
guys.
it's May
So if
10th,
you're a fan,
Kickstarter. So
six
yeah, if
days
you're
from
trying to
now,
collect, right, if you're trying to
everything.
collect all of the tiny epics, I also hope. Hear me out. I says it here first. The tiny epic big box.
How
Scott,
big?
if
How big do you?
you're watching,
I bet it's gonna be as big as the Scythe legendary box. That would fit, right? That would
yeah, I
fit
think
something that big.
it. While it's not that big yet, right? Release something midway. Jeez Louise. right?
Oh, Tiny Epic Circus. There you go. That might work.
Tiny epic circus. Why not do the
Huh?
mundane things? Tiny epic workers.
Anyway, that was our that was our news for the first half of May, and we're missing Jake so bad,
Yes.
but we have to deliver the
Yeah.
news no matter what happens, and hopefully nabudol namin kayo with some, some of the things that maybe you don't need, but like Ron said, you're
Yeah.
absolutely still gonna buy. So
Exactly. Exactly.
so among what we reported, what are you um eyeing or excited about? So we had Tiny Epic, Vikings, Burgundy,
Well, I haven't
JP.
had a copy of Burgundy, so we're
I had one. I sold it. It was
you had
the
one.
original,
It,
but
it by no means is it
something
not a bad game. It's
something
not a
you
bad.
might maybe don't need, but still gonna buy.
It's a yeah. It's a one thing. It's a collector thing, I suppose, right? So something to whip out when new people into the board game scene are like in your
Or
house or
trying
something.
to trying to wait, what do you call this game? It's set collection, point
Hmm.
allocation, dice placement,
Hmm.
set collection, tile placing. Wow.
Yeah,
Tile
I mean, see,
placement
it was so ahead of its time, wasn't it? I
and
mean, like
everything.
there's tile placement, dice
And dice
allocation.
rolling.
It's good. It's good.
Cool.
I hope
So
I mentioned by if this has like 3D tiles. No, I guess not.
no, that's gonna be $300, like what they did with Catan, right? Just
Yeah.
$300 for just like 3D tiles, whatever. So there you go, everybody. Thank you
Yep.
for joining us in the first half of May's news. And if you have any
Yes.
news, if you want us to report any of the news, just go to Variable Play page on Facebook and just type there, hey, this is for the news, and we're gonna check it out. So we hope you guys are
Yep.
safe, and we also hope that we're not gonna see each other for 2 weeks. We also hope that you're gonna vote right uh,
Hmm.
on on
Yep.
May 9, something you believe in, whoever you believe in, do your civic duty, the right to suffrage. So go out and vote. Your vote counts, but please be safe
Correct.
while you're doing that also because, hey, it's election, but COVID is still real. So
Yep.
there you go.
Mhm.
And watch out for the reopening of the game groups. There's Mandaluyong,
Yeah.
Makati.
Exactly.
m-
Yes.
Yep,
Look forward to those.
new one. It's also gonna be on Variable Play and maybe on the forum pages, the board game
Hmm.
forum pages. People are gonna be posting there. So, it's exciting time again. It's a good time to be a board gamer. There's a lot of new games
Indeed.
and a lot of
Indeed.
great people too. So,
There's
anything
always a
else?
lot of new games.
Yes, yes, you'll never run out. 5,000 per year and counting. So you'll
All
never
right.
run out. Anything else, bro?
That's about it. That kind
All
of
right.
wraps up our report.
So thank you for joining. Until next time, we hope that you'll be safe.
Yeah.
Play more
Keep
games.
safe. Keep on gaming.
Bye bye, everybody.
Bye. Couldn't click it. The
Bye bye.
director couldn't click it. Bye,
Bye.
guys.